This is News 14 Carolina, Meteorologist Matthew East, and this is the Tuesday edition of the Tropical Weather Video. We do not have any active tropical systems out there across the Atlantic Basin. I'll highlight a couple areas that I'm keeping an eye on, though. First of all, let's start with a look at the Gulf of Mexico and the Caribbean Sea. And the Gulf of Mexico, very, very quiet, really, as a whole. Not much going on there. Down in the Caribbean Sea, though, we do have some disorganized showers and thunderstorms across portions of Central America out into the Caribbean Sea, but nothing overly impressive right now. Our tropical disturbance, 92L, still out there and about 200 to 300 miles east to northeast of the Lesser Antilles, and that tropical wave still moving off generally to the west. And it's still fairly heavily sheared. No immediate developmental signs with that system, and frankly, it's hard to find any modeling that does develop that system, but we're going to keep an eye on it just in case. And in the eastern Atlantic Ocean, you still have some showers and thunderstorms here along the intertropical convergence zone, but the Madden-Julian oscillation, or the MJO, that's at a phase right now that's pulsing down the activity across the Atlantic Basin and Africa. So you notice we don't have that train of very intense tropical waves heading out from Africa across the Atlantic Ocean. So right now, the African wave train looks to have settled down for a while. So if we're going to get any development, primarily we have to be what I like to call homebrew development, or in other words, stalled frontal systems or cutoff lows that sit off the coast and try to develop into a tropical system. Let's take a look at a couple of the models here very quickly. This is a look at the Canadian model, the 0Z Canadian model, 120 hours out in the future. Notice it is trying to develop this little area of low pressure off of the southeast coast, and really a lot of the modeling is indeed trying to do that. This is a look at the no-gaps model, much the same. There's that low pressure developing off the southeast coast, and that would be toward this weekend after the big area of high pressure moves across the northeastern part of the country and out into the Atlantic. Underneath that, a lot of the models trying to develop some type of little hybrid low pressure area that could move close to the coast. And we'll watch and see if that happens. Right now, it's just sort of a figment in the modeling. Nothing is in reality happening yet, but that's something we'll keep watching for later in the week and see if that does indeed try to come to fruition. For the time being, again, the only area the National Hurricane Center is watching is that tropical wave. That's disturbance 92L there east of the Lesser Antilles. So for today, the tropics remain quiet. A couple reminders for you. If you want to drop me an email, matthew.east@news14.com, and of course News 14 Carolina, Time Warner Cable Channel 14, as well as on the web at www.news14.com. That's it for the Tuesday edition of the Tropical Weather Video. Everyone have a wonderful day, and God bless.